Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 277 of the Level Up program, and day number, it's actually not 277. It's actually, I'm going to redo this again here, guys. There we go. We are live, and I'm going to start over, guys, and I'm going to cut out that first section here. So here we go. Okay, guys, welcome to Level Up with CMJ. My name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 276 of the Level Up program, and day number 116 of the Brown Belt. If you're new to the program, this is all about my shooting the dice at the craps table, practicing on a daily basis, and practicing a trend-based betting system. If you're playing along with Crapsee, the code today is A9P2D8. And I apologize for the delay on the start today. I had the wrong stream. I was trying to stream on next Monday's episode, but it was not working. And give me just a couple seconds here, guys. I gotta do a little bit of housekeeping here. Bunch of people are in the chat, but it is not working on my screen. So I'm gonna really quickly get that set up. And then we should be good to go then as soon as I get that done here. And I apologize here, guys, for the weird start to the day. There we go. Now we got a bunch of chats up here. So let's see if I can go back here and see what they all say and see who is all here. So we are going back to the beginning. We got Lazy Dog in the beginning. We got Brad Emerson checking in here. Coffee Land, Uncle Hoku, OMC Craps, Roger, Dustin One, Randy Hill, Jason, SJ, Dusted One, who has a Native American name that he gave me a really weird one last night. It was kind of funny. George from CY is checking in here. Brian Flegel from Green Bay. We'll see if we can throw a couple Flegel horns for you today. We got Frida checking in and Randy Hill. So good morning to everyone. We got Lazy Dog and Red checking in on kick.com/Crapsmaster Journey. So if you haven't checked it out, please check it out, guys. Tomorrow I am considering doing a live stream at night, and I'm going to probably do it on Kick. It's going to be probably a 2 or 3 hour one. I have about 80% chance of doing that. Good morning, Gargoyle, checking in here. I'm up for a blind numbing meeting at work. So good luck with your meeting. But anyhow, we're going to start off with the 3-2-3-6 dice set again. We're going to try to get the results down path, and we're going to try to mix the dice up a little bit as we go through the shooting today. We got Seth, Julie checking in on kick.com as well. But we're going to start off with a $25 pass line bet. Remember, I'm going down to Joliet on February 17th. And they do have a $15 table, so we're trying to practice up for that. Our goal is to win about $150 today. We were down almost $100 from yesterday. We had two decent rolls, and the rest of them are crap yesterday. So gonna have those days. Yesterday, if you're following along, after first shooter, I did meet my goal. And in the real life, like I told you yesterday, I would have walked out of the casino. But since I'm doing the live stream, I did continue on to betting, and that's where I lost the money from, was those shooters after the first one. So anyhow, let's get started here, guys. $25 pass on bet, $4 craps check. I was one short over there. I gotta add that extra dollar. And 555 in the ATS. All bets set and dice out. Started off with a 3-2-3-6. And here we go. And we got Magic Aces, 112. Good for the ATS, not for anything else. But we do have that craps check out there, so that's going to cover that for us, and we'll actually make a couple dollars off of it. We're actually going to make $3 off of that. So we're going to go back up again on a $25 pass line bet. 555 on the ATS is intact yet, and we still have our $4 craps check. And we're going to go again to 3236. And that was a single pitch and an implosion. So we imploded the left die. It was a single towards us on the right die. And we'll call that all bets set. We got 20 people watching on YouTube, and I'm not quite sure what we got on Kick. We've got one person currently on Kick. So, oh well, we're working it up slowly. We've got 22 followers on Kick. I need to get 70 or more in order to get to the affiliate stage for them. And dice out, 3236. Slightly long on that landing zone. We got a 527 and a come out. Pass line winner, natural. So we're making a couple dollars at a time, not the way that I want to. That was a single towards us on the left die, and that was a explosion on the right die. So two very inconsistent results so far. We're going to go again back up on the 555 and the ATS, $4 crap check, $25 pass line bet. We're up $9 so far on this shooter. Sounds good, Brad. He's going to check out Kick next time. Good morning, Chris. Demon Doug Chris is showing up. Chris, I should be coming down by you February 17th. That's a Saturday when Alfredo comes into town. I'm going to be coming down just for the day probably. So I'll be leaving very early here from Wisconsin, driving down to the Joliet, Chicago area, and probably driving back that night. So it'll be about 7 hours of driving for about 4 to 6 hours worth of play. I don't know if it's worth it, but we'll give it a shot. All bets set here. Again, 3236. Dice out. A little bit high bounce on that right die, but we have a 268. That's a Duracell 8. Go out, support free live craps. And that is going to be our point. So starting off with an 8 here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go with the 96 across bet level. So that's going to be $15 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. $18 on that 6. We are not going to do any pass line odds at the current moment. That was a single. That was a primary hit. So we hit the front face on both dice here. So that was stayed on axis there, which is a nice thing to finally see here. So again, we're going to stick with that 3236. And I am not recording my rolls today. We're going to try to do everything as we go along. So stick with the 3236 and all bets set. Dice out. Dice put apart a little bit of my fingers as they left, and we got a 167. So 0.7 out. And that really sucks. So we got 3 crappy rolls. We got 1 good one in there. We're going to be looking for some consistency today. That is what we are looking for. Definitely did not have it yesterday. So that does not make me too happy here. But that was the implosion on that left die, a single pitch on the right die. And again, we're going to go again. We're going to try it one more time. $25 pass line bet, 555 on our ATS, $4 craps check. And ouch. 2 days in a row, George, I got you. Sorry. Good morning, Alfredo, checking in on Kick. So we'll call this all bets set. Shooter number 2, and let's make this a little bit more profitable this time. So 3, 2, 3, 6. Did a little bit of warm-up prior to going live, and I was actually rolling decent during the warm-up. A little bit left of the landing zone, we got a 6, 2, 8 again. That is a repeat dice combination. So we're back on that 8. So let's see if we can tone it down a little bit here, rein it in, and start getting some repeat numbers. Again, that's a primary and a front dice. 3, 2, 3, 6 is what we're going to stick with. We're going to go 196 across again. 15 hours and 4, 5, 9 and 10, 18 on that 6, no pass land odds. And we got a Flugelhorn before, says Brian and Kick. Make sure that you guys, if you're out, check me out on Kick. Make sure you do give me a follow, please. That would be awesome. And dice out. Oh, we got to go all bets set. I'm sorry. Okay, now we'll go dice out. And we got a buckshot, 6, 2, 8. So we hit 6, 2, 8 3 times already. So at least we got a little bit of money back on this shooter. So that's always a positive. George is begging for 3 hits. So 3, 2, 3, 6. We're going to stick with that $25 pass line. We'll go back up on a craps check of $4. Again, we're going to stick with the 3, 2, 3, 6. And we got Marble Fork Band checking in on kick.com. Welcome. And all bets set. Again, guys, if you're playing Crapsee, the kick.com is actually a little bit more Crapsee friendly because the video is, I timed it out here. It gives you about a 5 to 7 second head start on what YouTube does. Actually, it's 9 seconds. 9 seconds more on Kick, and that's 5 seconds behind live. And YouTube is about 15 to 20 seconds behind, so dice out. And we got a 5-4 hard 9 Big Mac. So that will be our new point, the 9. And that'll be a new dice combination that we've had so far for the day. And let's see what that was. That was a single towards on that left die. That was a double pitch on the right die. So ultimately, that was a single pitch of the dice. We're going to take that $15 off the 9. We're going to move it over to the 8, and we'll make it look like $18. And actually, we're going to do 22 pressure inside here. So we're going to bring that 5 up to $20, 6 and 8 up to 24. We're still at 15 on the 4 and 10. We'll go for one more box hit here. We'll do another 22 pressure, and then on our third box hit, we'll bring everything down to the 66 inside bet level. So let's go all bets set. Dice out. 3, 2, 3, 6. And we got a 3, 5, 8. The 8 is hot today, but this time it is the Great 8. So definitely hitting the 8s early on. See if we can continue that along as we go. Again, we're going to go 22 inside pressure. It's actually going to be 12, 17 inside pressure because the 9 is the point. So the 5 is going to look like 25. The 6 and 8 is going to look like 30. We still got 15 on that 4 and 10. And that was a single pitch of the dice. No, that was an implosion of the dice. Of that right die, at least. And we're going to stick with the same set, 3, 2, 3, 6. And again, I am going to be, mouse battery's going dead for Crapsee. But we're going to be sticking with this 3V dice set throughout the day, hopefully. And so that way I can get used to changing the dice sets if we need to do so. So dice out. And a dice did cross on me right at the end there, 2, 5, 7, ouch. All I need is one more hit to get out of that shooter, and I was not able to do so. So I took another loss here. We are down quite a bit for the day here. We are down 110, 220 bucks. Good morning, Biff. So, okay, we're gonna change things up here a little bit. That was a front face dice and an explosion. So single pitch and implosion of the dice. And that's where that 7 comes out. Usually with that 3V dice is 1 single pitch and 1 dice off axis. So let's do this one. For shits and giggles, we're going to switch it around. We're going to go with 3632, see if that does change it around a little bit here. And we'll go $25 on a pass line bet. Again, 555 at an ATS. We've got to hit that pretty soon here. And hopefully my mouse works here for Crapsee, because it's starting to go dead. And hopefully we can get through the live stream today so I can replace that battery. Good morning, Clay. Good morning, Navaldo. Checking in on YouTube. Come on, battery. There we go. So all bets set here. Dice out. 3632. This is, I call cousin number 2. And we got the 3-1 Alfredo sauce, ace deuce, Flugelhorn, if you will. And I'm going to see if I can replace these batteries really quick in my remote. If you guys just give me a second here, if I even have any to replace it with. I think I might. If you can give me just a second here. My mouse is going dead on me here. And I think they went in this way. There we go. That should hopefully work better. So let's do a rebuy. Oh, much better. Okay. So again, we got that ace deuce. We're going to go back up again, $25 pass line bet. We did have that cover. We made $3 off of that. So again, we're going to go 3632. And we're going to call that all bets set here. Dice out. This this batteries aren't working out well either. So we're going to put the mouse down there. Maybe that'll work better on the layout. So 3632. That left eye left just a little bit early on me, but we have a 2, 3, 5. That's Justice 5, so our new point will be 5. And that's working better on the layout down there. See if we can bring it a little bit closer here. So we're gonna go, how are we gonna change this up? Let's go 160 across bet level. It's gonna be $25 on the 4, 9, and 10. We got $30 on that 6 and 8. Again, we're gonna stick with the 3632. And we got 9 people playing in Crapsee right now, 8 people watching on Kick. We got 15 people only on YouTube. So a couple people must have switched over. We got 10 likes going on YouTube. And let's go all bets set. Dice out. Slightly short on the landing zone, we have a 5-5 Old Bay Bushel, hard 10. So that will be hit number 1. And we've got, that'll be $49 brought back to the rack. So we can go 32 across pressure on this. So we're going to go 1 unit across on our bets. And let's pick up $15 in pass line odds. So we've currently got $217 on a table with that ATS bet. And that was a 3-6. So that was an explosion on that left die. And that was a single pitch on the right die. So that was 1 dice off axis again. We saved off that big red by using this cousin 2 set. And let's go all bet set. This out. A little bit long on the landing zone. We have a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. A little bit high energy, a little bit long on that landing zone. They did bounce a little bit high on that back wall, a little bit higher than I would like to see them. So we need to tone that down. And remember, I do have a semi-bouncy table here. George is picking on my 3rd cross pressure. Anyhow, we're going to bring our bets down. We have $90 brought back to the rack. We already got 40 under with that pass line and with the ATS. So that gives us $50 to play with. Let's go 66 inside. $18 on the 8 and 6. We got $15 on a 9. So we have $91 on the table, $90 back in the rack. 3, 6, 3, 2 is the dice set. That was a primary on the bottom, so both of them spun around 2 revolutions. And let's go all bets set. Looking for inside numbers here now, and that way we can get paid. All bets set, dice out. And we got a 4-2-6. George called that one. That is the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So George is up $42. We got a 4-2-6. How appropriate is that? And we are into profit now a little bit here. Let's do this one. So let's put $15 on that 10. That'll be a place bet for the time being. 111 brought back to the rack. 106 on the table currently. And that was a bottom hit on the left die, a front face hit on the right die, so it was a single pitch of the dice. Stayed on axis there, and all bets set. Dice out. Ooh, I veered off to the left a little bit, guys, but we got lucky. We got 2-3-5, Justice 5. And that was our points. We hit the point. Perfect. So we'll be coming out looking for a new point here. That was $25 brought back extra. So that's going to be enough here, guys, to pick up that last number, that 4. We're going to stick with $25 on the pass line. No, we're going to drop that down to $20 now on the pass line. Again, we're going to go with the $4 crap check. We'll go with $3 crap check. I'm sorry, $3 crap check. Because that'll pay out $21. And that was a implosion of that left die. And an implosion, so it was a double implosion. So let's switch it around really quick. 3, 2, 3, 6. George is going to head to the cage, up $77. That would probably be a smart thing to do. We'll go all bets set here. Dice out. Looking for a new point. Dice landed short here, guys. And lucky that was a come out 7. So that pays on that pass line. Unfortunately, that clears that ATS. And we had that happen to us a couple times yesterday where the dice landed and they just freaking they didn't go anywhere. They just kind of got stuck. And that was the same thing right there again. 3236. We'll stick with that again really quick here. Again, $20 pass line bet. We're going to go back up on that ATS. Going to go back to the $3 craps check. And 138 brought back, 104 on the table currently. Remember that our box numbers are not turned on. And Dustin one called it a cookie monster. Cookie. And that started over in Hawaii with Brian at Hawaii Craft Shares, and Alfredo picked it up. Obviously, Dustin one picked it up. I'm picking it up a little bit. So we had a 3-4 cookie monster. Dice out. Looking for point. And the dice crossed on me, but we have a 5-5 heart 10 Old Bay bushel. So 10 will be our new point. So that was not a very good roll. We were looking for a 3 or 4 on top of the dice, and neither one of those two numbers showed up. We're going to take that $15 off the 10. We will put it over to the 4. And we're going to pick up the 5 for 15. So we now have that 96 across with that $20 pass line bet. So 135 brought back, 116 on the table, 3-2, 3-6. So that was an implosion of that right die. And all bets set. Dice did cross on me again. This time we got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So 5-1. We gotta figure out a way to possibly get some money back here, but we're gonna probably full press this one the first time. We're gonna go right up to $36 on that 6. And I was playing around with these numbers the other day at work, believe it or not, and I was trying to figure out different ways of doing the presses. So we're going to try this way of pressing for a little bit here and see if we can bring some money back. And I'm basically collecting quarters until we get to the black chip level. So whatever is left over after that quarter, I'm going to be putting onto the bet. And then after that, we'll be once you get to the black chip level, then we'll collect 1 black chip and then put the rest back on to the bet. So kind of how this is kind of working for this one. I don't have the numbers memorized yet. I actually have them written out in front of me. But we're going to call that all bets set here. Dice out. 18 people on YouTube right now. 8 people on Kick. So we started off strong. A bunch of people did leave. So somebody else either is going live or they're just bored with my shooting. So all bets set. And we got a 2-1-3, the Ace Deuce Alfredo sauce again. That does nothing for my bets, but that does help with that ATS. So 2-1-3. Nothing for the bets, helps with the ATS. So we got 3 numbers towards that ATS again. Lazy Dog says, we got a shooter. We hit that double digit finally. That was a front face single pitch, and that was a single towards us on that right die. So that was a double double pitch on that one, I think. Yeah. So that was not a good result. We just got lucky that they landed the way that they did. So awesome, Brad. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go all bet set here. Dice out. A little bit long on the landing zone, but we have a 4-2-6. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that is the number that we did press up already. So that's going to hopefully bring a little bit more back here. Let's see what we're going to do with that 6 now. We're going to bring that from 36 right up to $54. I know it's kind of an odd bet, 54, but that's what we're going to go to right now. So we got 198 brought back to the rack, 152 on the table. 3-2, that was a double pitch on the left die, and the right die was a explosion. So let's switch that right around. Let's go 3-6, 3-2 quick, and see if we can extend this roll. Good morning, Arnell. Checking in here. And all bets set. Face out. And we got another 6, 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. Nice, nice, nice. So let's see where that puts us here. So that brings us just past break even for the day. We started off just under $800. We're at $829 for the day if I took everything off the table. So we're going to make that $54 on the 6, so make it look like $66. So 261 brought back on this shooter so far, 164 on the table. Again, that was a 3-6 that we went to, so that was a single towards us. And that was a single, so that was a primary hit on the back side of the dice. So Danny Puckoff is checking in here, and we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. Was that hitting the back wall enough for you there, or no? We got a 6-3 center field 9. So that 9 now is going to go from $15 right up to $35. And again, 282 brought back to rack, 184 on the table, and that was a 6-3. So it was a single pitch on the left die, and that was a primary on that right die. So 3-6-3-2 is what we're sticking with. And we'll call that all bet set. So B-Rad says that he is, that must be, B-Rad is Brad. He says he's getting a stream lag. I don't know. It should be coming across good on, it looks like it's coming across good on my side at least. We got all bet set here. Dice out. 3-6-3-2. And we got another 6, 4-2-6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So we are definitely pounding that 6 today, and most of them have come with the 4-2 variety. We had a couple KitchenAid mixers that mixed in there. So we'll go from $66 on there to, we're going to stay at 66 this time. So we are $74 away from $200 goal, actually. If we can get up to another 60 some dollars, that'll be $200 that we made for the day, which is pretty high, pretty extensive, lofty goal considering what we had for our buy-in today. Again, that was a double on that left die. That was a single on the right die. So we looking good with a single pitch there. And we'll call that all bets set. We did not change any of our bets around at all. Dice out. Dice did cross on me. This time we got the 8, the 5, 3, 8, the great 8. So we're going to go right up to $36 on that 8. Oh, with yeah, if you're having problems with Crapsee, log out, log back in. That usually takes care of the problems with Crapsee. If you're having problems on Kick, I'm not really sure because everything seems to be working fine. I have not had any other complaints at all. On YouTube, we had problems in the beginning because I messed up the stream, but that was an explosion on that. On the left die, it was a primary. On the right dice, so we're going to stick with the same dice set here. And we get that 3632, all bets set. Looking for another $52 to get to our goal of $200 today. Dice up. Dice crossed on me. Another 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. That has been a prominent Flegelhorn today. Flegelhorn. So 2, 1, 3. Okay. And that time we had a implosion of that left die. And we had a explosion of the right dice. So that was a drift of the dice. So they drifted to the right, both of them. So we're going to stick with that same bet here. Nothing is going to change. We'll go all bet set. Dice out. Dice split apart on me in midair, and we're back on that 6. That is perfect for us. We got the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Yeah, they split up as soon as they left my fingers. They split apart, and I don't know if you saw when they landed almost 2 feet away from each other on the end of the table there. So that is going to be a huge hit for us. It's going to bring us up to goal and past goal. So we're $25 off past goal if I take everything off the table. Let's do this one. So let's bring all of our bets down. We're just going to play the pass line and the ATS going forward here. So that way we are going to be at goal. Actually, right now I have in my rack $990, so it's up about $190 for the day. The rest of it is either in the ATS or that pass line. So let's see if we can hit that. And we went 3-6 last time, so it was another implosion of the dice. And we had what was it, a 4, so that was a double pitch. So let's switch it back to the 3-2-3-6. So we're just swapping it around here depending on whether we have implosions or explosions of the dice. So we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. And we're going to be looking for the 10. Be nice if we hit that so that we can get that pass line in. There's out. And we got a 1-4-5, the horse and buggy. So 1-4-5. All we need for the small is that 2 and 4. For the tall, we need 11 and 12. Again, we're going to go with a 3-2. That was an implosion on that. On the left die, that was a double pitch on the right die. But we're going to go with the 3-2, 3-6 again. And we're up to 19 people on YouTube watching. We've got 12 likes. Make sure you hit that thumbs up when you guys do leave here today. I do appreciate the support that everybody does give by doing that. We're up to 23 followers on Kick, but 8 people watching right now. Dice out. And we got a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. So that is a double pitch on both dice. That is a primary in the bottom. So both dice did stay on axis that time. Gotta stick with the 3-2, 3-6. I should have left my bets up, but we have $457 we brought back to the rack on this shooter so far. We still got $35 on the table. Good morning, 2-wheel pair of dice. And we got all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 3-5-8, the Great 8. So we're pounding the 6s and 8s today on this shooter. Again, guys, if you are just joining in, I'm considering going live tomorrow night for a few hours. I want to get a couple rolls in, and I'm going to probably be checking out the TST, Top Secret Toss, and maybe doing that for a little bit tomorrow. By the way, that was a explosion of that left die, and that was a single pitch of the right die. So let's go back to the 3-6-3-2. But I'm going to probably be going live for a couple hours tomorrow night, but I'm probably only going to do it on Kick. I want to get some extra time in on there, just so if you guys do want to play along with Crapsee tomorrow night, if I do go live, make sure you switch over for the night at least. It is a free app on your phone. You can also go on your computer. Let's go all about set. And it is free. There is no cost associated to it, and give you guys a little bit different viewing experience at least. I think the sound quality is better on Kick. It's obviously a little bit more real time. Dice out. 3-6-3-2. Ooh, that was short on that landing zone. We got lucky. We got a 3-3 hard 6, the double degen. So I should have left my money up there, guys, because we are just pounding the 6s. That is a repeater win on the 6 for this shooter. So that means I threw it 6 times on this shooter already. Wow. Unreal. So 6, basically a third of the rolls have been a 6. So 3-2, 3-6 is what we're sticking with. No, we want 3-6-3-2, I'm sorry, 3-6-3-2. Got 161 roll quality points on this shooter so far. All bets set. I'm looking for 2, 4, 11, 12, or 10. Dice out. And we got a 3-6-9 center field 9. So this is the part of the Blue Collar Craps program that sucks, at least for me, because we don't have any fun money per se left, are built up yet, and we made goals, so that part's good. But we pulled our money down, our bets down, to preserve that, because you never know when that roll is going to come to an end. By the way, that was a single pitch of the dice on the right side there, so that was good. And we're throwing the 3V dice set here, and I'm looking for either a 3 or a 4 on top, not both, one or the other. And that helps know that I'm actually getting the proper revolutions and responses off the dice. And a good number of the dice rolls have had, majority of the dice rolls have had either a 3 or a 4 somewhere in the number, so that's perfect. So dice out. 3, 2, 3, 6. And we have a 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy. Finally get that SOR up today a little bit, as well as the SRRs at 6.4. I want to see that SRR up a little bit higher. SOR is where my goal is for the brown belt. Obviously, the higher the better, though. So 3, 2, 3, 6. That was an implosion of that left die, and that was a double pitch on the right die. So got lucky on that one. 3, 2, 3, 6, and we'll go all bet set here. Yeah, 4s are non-existent. We didn't do any 3-1-4s today. We did no 11s or 12s today. Our craps numbers, other than the 2-1-3, have been very minor. And we had that thing yesterday, too, with the craps numbers really weren't showing up much yesterday, the horns. So dice out. Dice did cross on me, and the roll comes to an end finally with a 3, 4, 7. Ouch. So that was a nice roll, guys. We got our money back. We made the first 2 shooters we lost money on, and we made all that money back, plus we made goal all off of this last shooter. And I didn't have any bets pretty much on the table for the last probably, I don't know, probably 8, 9, 10 rolls, but that was a 24 roller. I think we're going to end the stream with that today. Let's go look at our statistics for the day here. So we had 3 shooters. We had a 4, a 5, and then a 24. We ended up with an 11.0 SOR. We had a 6.6 SRR with 2 come out 7s. Our box numbers are higher. Inside numbers are really high today. 4s and 10s were low. We had a couple come out 7s. Horns, fields were low. Hardways are high today, and it shows a slightly dark side play today. Let's go to our brown belt statistics. And these are our brown belt statistics through the end of yesterday. So through the end of yesterday, we had 4,216 throws. We have an SOR of 9.60 and an SRR of 6.85 with our come out 7 average at 2.16. And that number really hasn't changed much for a while. But anyhow, let's go back to here. We'll check the chats in that really quick. And in the chats, I got a bunch of good jobs, good rolls. Thank you very much, guys. Dustin one's out for 1720. That's awesome. Even though he was looking for looking for those 4s, which were non-existent in that. But anyhow, hey guys, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. I hope to see you guys back tomorrow. And don't forget, 10 more minutes. Casino Gimme Tivvy's daily paycheck show. That's right, daily paycheck show. But hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master journey. Let's make it yours too. Have a great day, everybody. Be safe and be prosperous.